In this podcast episode, Ben Shapiro provides an in-depth analysis of the confirmation hearing for Pete Hegseth, Donald Trump's nominee for Secretary of Defense. The hearing, which takes place in the Senate, is marked by intense scrutiny from Democratic senators who aim to undermine Hegseth's qualifications and views. However, Hegseth's performance is characterized by confidence and clarity, leaving many observers impressed. Shapiro begins by highlighting Hegseth's extensive military background, noting his service as a National Guard officer in Iraq and Afghanistan. Hegseth's commitment to restoring the U.S. military's warrior culture is a central theme of his testimony. He emphasizes the need for a Pentagon that prioritizes lethality and readiness over diversity and equity initiatives, which he argues dilute military effectiveness. Hegseth's assertion that the military should focus on winning wars resonates with many, as he criticizes the current administration's approach to defense. During the hearing, Hegseth faces pointed questions from Democratic senators, particularly regarding his views on women in combat roles. He maintains that while women should have access to these roles, they must meet the same rigorous standards as their male counterparts. This stance draws ire from several senators who accuse him of undermining the contributions of women in the military. Hegseth counters these claims by asserting that meritocracy and readiness should be the guiding principles in military recruitment and training. Shapiro notes that the Democrats' attempts to discredit Hegseth backfire spectacularly. Senators like Gary Peters and Jack Reed express outrage over Hegseth's qualifications, questioning how someone without extensive managerial experience can lead the Department of Defense. Hegseth's rebuttals are sharp and effective, as he points out the absurdity of their arguments, particularly in light of the military's current recruitment challenges. The hearing also features a bizarre exchange with Senator Mazie Hirono, who insinuates that Hegseth would follow illegal orders from Trump. Hegseth's calm and reasoned responses showcase his understanding of the law and the responsibilities of a Secretary of Defense. He emphasizes that he adheres to constitutional guidelines regardless of political pressures. Shapiro elaborates on Hegseth's vision for the Department of Defense, which includes a significant overhaul of the current procurement process. Hegseth criticizes the existing cost-plus contracting model, which he argues incentivizes inefficiency and waste. Instead, he advocates for a system that encourages competition and innovation, drawing parallels to successful private sector practices. The podcast also touches on the importance of reestablishing a diverse industrial base for defense manufacturing. Hegseth points out that the U.S. once relied on a wide array of companies for military production, but this has dwindled to a few specialized firms. He argues that revitalizing this industrial base is crucial for national security, especially in light of current geopolitical threats. Shapiro connects Hegseth's confirmation hearing to broader themes in American politics, particularly the ongoing struggle between traditional values and progressive ideologies. He notes that the Democrats' fixation on identity politics and diversity initiatives has led to a disconnect with the American public, particularly regarding issues of national security and military effectiveness. The podcast also highlights the significance of Hegseth's potential confirmation in the context of Trump's second term. Shapiro suggests that Hegseth's leadership marks a shift in defense policy, moving away from the bureaucratic inertia that characterizes the Pentagon in recent years. He expresses optimism that Hegseth prioritizes the needs of service members and focuses on effective strategies for deterring adversaries.